Hello guys, today I have a new video. I think I haven't shown you my brushes properly, so I've been using them a lot this month since I've been doing a project for a children's book, so I thought now that I know how to use them pretty well, I wanted to show you my favorite one. So as you can see in here, I'm using the lines one. This is the one I did especially for lines, as the name says, but I loved it. But I've discovered that the watercolors ones, that it was just for sketching and for having something kind of marker watercolor alike. It's perfect for lines. I really like it a lot because it gives some texture, especially on white lines. So this is the only one I have been using lately for sketching and for drawing. Yeah, so you can see here the difference between them. The watercolor one is more diluted. It's like a bit low opacity, but I don't know, I just love it. And the way I have to do lines and after them coloring it, I think it makes it, I don't know, it's perfect for me. So yeah, as you can see here, I'm just coloring the drawing. This one is for another project, so I'm not gonna color it the whole picture. I just wanted to show you how it looks. And as you can see, the lines are coming perfect. Yeah, I'm making a bit of, how do you say, trampas? I don't know how it's in English. So as you can see here, I'm using the Streamline option. So what it makes, it's when you do a line, it can just a bit more perfect depending on the percentage you are putting it on. So you have it at sorry, at 100%, it will come just perfect line. I like it. Someone's told me to use it at 80% or something like that, and yeah, it's even better because it just leaves a little space for error, and sometimes it's better. I don't know. Less perfection sometimes is better. And with this kind of brush, I think it looks really nice. Now, yeah, I'm speeding up. Now I'm coloring. What I'm doing here, I changed the brush because the watercolor one has multiply. Yeah, it has a multiply option, so it's not good for coloring, the same as the liner one. So if you want to color, I did just one especially for that. That is the, yeah, my names are amazing. It's the color one is for coloring. So yeah, it's exactly the same that the liner one, but it has some changes that make it even better to do big spaces. Also, you can use the eraser one because it's huge. So it's exactly the same as the coloring one, but in bigger with more texture. But it's really great for just rellenar espacios. So sorry, I'm gonna put subtitles when I'm talking in Spanish because yeah. So yeah, what I usually do is to color all of it instead of just dropping the color inside. I don't like that method. And since I'm using textured lines, it won't look great. So yeah. So right now, as always on my drawings, I like to do the base color, and after that I'm putting the other ones in mask. Now, right now, I'm not thinking on, yeah, the line has to be perfect and I just have to put color layer over layer, and since I'm using the base one as a mask, it's not going to go outside the color. I have many tutorials about this, so I'm gonna link them, so if you want to know exactly what I'm doing, because it's kind of hard to explain. So as you can see, the line art, I like to use it on multiply. I don't know why, I just started doing it and I just love it. I think it gives something different to the drawing. So right now what I'm doing, as you can see, there are some lines that are not quite perfect, so I'm just going through the lines that I don't like it. I can leave it like that, but I'm a bit picky, so yeah. So for example, what I'm doing in some places is, if for example, the brim of the hat, I'm gonna color it also with the same color of the hat, instead of leaving that line to be the same color of the cat. I don't know if that makes sense, but afterwards, as you can see, the cat ear it's gonna be that orangey tone, and the brim of the hat is gonna be blue. I don't know, since I'm making that kind of multiply effect, if I'm not careful which color to separate, afterwards gonna be something off. So yeah, I'm trying to be careful with that. So right now the soup, the liquid, yeah, as you can see, I'm coloring the line also. So this way, it's gonna be the same color as the soup, instead of the same color as the pot. So the cauldron, sorry. So it's hard to explain, but it makes sense, I promise. So yeah, I'm just doing more layers, trying to separate the parts that don't go on the same layer. So I'm just doing that and alpha locking everything, because now when I choose the colors, the proper colors, it's gonna be more faster than if I'm just painting layer by layer again and again every time and changing colors. So I have as I said before, I have a tutorial about this, so yeah, I'm just trying to keep up with the video. Right now I'm just doing the shadows, so I'm not perfect about that, and right now I'm looking at the cauldron and the shadow is totally wrong. Completely wrong. It has to be on the other way. But you know, whatever. I'm usually not careful with shadows. As you can see, I'm a mess, so we are all learning every day, so yeah, who cares? So yes, putting shadows there, I'm using a multiply effect so I can see what's underneath the color, and it's easier to come up with colors for the shadows, since will be using exactly the same color on the base, but with a much light tone. So yeah, it's gonna be looking good, and it's way faster to do it this way. As you can see right now, I'm changing colors like ultra fast, because now I have alpha lock and I have all the layers separated. So for me, I rather spend time doing this than, and afterwards I just have to think about what colors I want. So I asked you on Instagram, which palette do you want me to use? And almost like 1/3 of the answers was about the out of on the garden. So this one is a palette from my bundle. I have 8 palettes. So yeah, I'm just using like 5 colors from the 30 that it came from. So as you can see, I have no idea what to do with the colors. And sometimes, unless I can see them on the drawing, I don't know if they are gonna look good or what. So yeah, I'm trying different colors and changing. Right now, you will see afterwards, you will see another version, because when I finished this one, it was like, it's lacking something, because I was super nervous, like drawing while recording. So it was like, I have to finish super fast and be perfect. And yeah, it came up not really well. So I did another version with exactly the same palette. So They don't look like coming from the same palette, but they are. The cat here was pretty bland with that color, and I don't know. It's cute, but I didn't put much effort. So what I'm doing is just to ocultar the shadow layers, because it distracts me way too much, because I'm not seeing the proper colors on the shadows at that moment because it's all pink, and it really bothers me while choosing other colors, so I try to take it and leave it for the end. So yeah, what I'm doing here is changing colors and changing the color of the line art to make sure everything goes on the same way and looks good. I also usually like to draw the eyes and the mouth on a dark tone, because I like to, I don't know, it's better if they pop out. So there's not much to it, because I will be just spending 10 minutes changing colors and changing the lines, because instead of just sitting down and thinking about the colors I'm going to use, I'm just changing them randomly because I didn't thought. Sometimes having a color palette is not the best, because you're forcing yourself to use that colors. So what I like to do, not in this video, but usually what I do is just pick like 3 colors from the palette, change them maybe a little bit to make them as I like to use them, and add other colors, maybe sometimes from other palette, or sometimes just I pick a random color that I think it looks good. I think the palettes are more like inspirational, so a palette that it's already made, it will help you to do that faster, but you don't have to use exactly that color. So I think this is what's happening right now to me. It's like I need to use exactly that color, and it's not working because first I haven't sit down and think about the colors I want to use. And second, maybe I will choose another palette, so yeah, leaving a third person to choose what colors you should use, it's kind of difficult. So what I like to do here is to duplicate the layer, the line art layer, and just erase the parts that are on the light and leave the shadow parts with more dark line art. So yeah, that's the outcome. So let me show you the other one that I had. I think both of them are pretty cute, but the second one is much better because I put more thought on it, and the cat, it's not a bland color, and I don't know if my rambling thoughts have helped you on anything. If not, just put it on silence the video and and watch it. So I hope you have liked my bundle, the palettes and the brushes. I will leave the link down below to the bundle, so you can buy it and help me to keep doing this. And I don't know, let me know if you like this drawing, which colors you may have used, and I will see you in the next one. Adios!